Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nokuzolakhesi. If you do not know me, if you are new here, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you. So guys, we're here for the Q&A, okay? So I had asked you guys to ask me some questions if you would like to get to know me better, and you guys did. I put the questionnaire app on Instagram and on my YouTube community tab, and you guys did ask me some questions, so I am going to be responding to those questions right now so we can get to know each other better. And don't forget guys, if you are not following me, what am I saying? If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. I am on the road to 600 subscribers. Yay! I am doing so well for myself and I'm truly proud. So don't forget to please subscribe. Don't just watch, just click on the subscribe tab. It's absolutely free. You do not pay anything, and it's not like your Instagram or TikTok as if it shows how many people you follow or how many people you subscribe to. You can just subscribe, help me grow my numbers. And also do not forget to do not forget to comment on my channel, because by now you already know when you like and comment, you help my channel to be shown to other people so that other people can be able to see it, come view it, and most probably subscribe so that it can grow. So without further ado, I don't want to waste any time. We are gonna start with the questionnaire now. Okay, so these are the questions that I've got. I asked on that NGL thing, and then I do have some questions also that I need to go and check on my community tab, so I'll be asking questions from there and from here also. So I'm just gonna start with the most basic one. So somebody said, tell us about your background. Okay, so my name is Nokuzola, born Nokuzolakhesi, married to Nokuzolakhesi. I am 29 years old, turning 30 this year. Things are 40 guys. Yeah, 94 babies are not doing well because siyaguga, but it's part of life, right? We have to grow up, and it's time to grow up now. So let's see what 30s bring. Let's see how it is. It probably won't be that bad, probably won't be as bad as we make it out to be. But yeah, I'm 29. I was born and bred in Davidson. I was raised by my grandmother and my grandfather. My grandfather then passed away and then left me with my grandmother. I never really spent time with my mom or my dad. My dad was in prison for a very long time. He did come back out. That is why I have a baby brother whose name is Makosini, and he is 8 years old and he's in prison again. But that's a story for another day. Maybe when I decide to do story times, I'll tell you guys the whole story in full. But yeah, and then my mother left when I was in 2002 after my grandfather passed away. She came a few times and then it all stopped. She never came again. So I guess she has her own reasons, and I'm really not mad at her because she left me with a very good person. My grandmother is mother to my father, and she has been nothing but an amazing person. She has taken care of me. I've never lacked anything. In fact, I had most things that other children didn't have who had moms and dads. So if I would say there was something I really lacked, I would be lying to myself and I'd be unfair towards her. I went to Liran Primary School and then matriculated at Benoni Educational College. I didn't go to university. I did see there was a question somebody asked, did I study further? No, I did not. After matric, I immediately found a job. So I matriculated 2013. The next year, 2014, I started working at a small company in Edenvale called Casimira Trading. I was doing debt collection there. So the next question, how do you manage to constantly shop and manage your lifestyle? All right, so I've got a very easy and simple lifestyle. I do not live out of my means. I shop things that are on sale mostly. I shop at every store, especially the affordable ones. You will find me at Mr. Price, you will find me at Fashion World, you will find me at Pep, you'll find me at PQ, you'll find me at Small Street, Marabastad. You'll find me basically everywhere. I am not that girl that has, you know, specific shops or who is into like luxury and expensive things only. I'm not. How Sean? Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, as I was saying, I don't overspend. I buy on sale, and my lifestyle is very simple. I stick to what I can afford. I don't go above my means. I don't live a fake life. I am authentic, and you won't find me trying to pretend to be somebody that I'm not. So that's how I manage to constantly shop and to manage my lifestyle. Anginazo into eziningi ezidurayo, ilokho nalokho here and there. How do you work and vlog at the same time? It's so hard, I'm not gonna lie, especially these days that I'm taking my vlogging seriously. Kunzima, because I literally work 9 to 5, like literally umsebenzi wami mningi and demanding. So I'll work, and then when I knock off, I'll probably do my makeup quickly. That's why you will seldom see me with like a full face. Like now it's just normal basic makeup, but you won't see me with a cut crease or all the fancy stuff or like heavy makeup, because I always give myself like 30 minutes to do a quick face, and then to quickly maybe shoot a get ready with me or some nice cute photos, so that I can be able to also post on my Instagram and on my TikTok. So I just try to set up time. Like today is Saturday. What date is it today? It's the 6th of January today, and the whole day I have been shooting content. I was bulk shooting so that I have content for different days, so that I'm able to post during the week without having to, you know, shoot extra content. So that's how I'm also teaching myself to work smart. Okay, next question is asking, what kind of job do you do? So I am a portfolio analyst in the risk management space. I am specifically in the overdraft and revolving loan space. So I basically just make sure that our customers that are overdraft customers and revolving loan customers, you know, are not conducting their accounts badly. So I just always try and mitigate the risk. So for example, if a customer has an overdraft of 1,000 rands and they are no longer depositing money, because when you've got an overdraft you have to at least deposit 70% of your overdraft facility. So it means if you've got a facility of 1,000 rands, every month you must make sure 700 rand at least comes into that account. So if that stops happening, that means the bank is at risk of losing money, because you can consume or utilize the whole overdraft facility and not pay us back and run away. So I make sure that customers are just servicing their accounts, and you know, I mitigate the risk of bank loss. So that's just what I do in a nutshell. How old were you when you got married? I was 23. Yeah, I was 23 years old when I got married. I was 23 years old. That was the first time I got ready or started basically being independent, because I've always been umntana kagogo. So I was with my grandmother from birth literally till 23, and then on the 10th of November 2017 I officially left her to go and be, you know, my own woman, go and be a woman of my own home, go and be a wife to somebody. So I was 23 years old and Bongani was 25. We were young, but we really wanted it, and I'm glad we chose to do it, because there's honestly no other person I'd rather choose. We don't have everything we would like to have. We have not achieved even a quarter of what we would love to achieve, but the fact that we love each other, it's authentic, it's genuine, and my husband is the best. I'm happy, guys. I am at peace in my marriage. I am at peace, and it's something I don't like talking about, because sometimes kuba ngathi uyaxhosha or kuba ngathi hey yawazi amadoda, but anginazo mina iy'nkinga emshadweni. I am. Next question is asking, why did you stop doing makeup? I stopped doing makeup because in 2020, when COVID hit, I got bankrupt. Things took a U-turn. I got better. My life just, yeah. Like, I'm still sad about it. I tried Sasenda Ama online lessons, would charge 200 rands just to get some money in, but it wasn't enough. At that time, my husband was the only one who was taking care of us. And remember, I've got my grandmother, I've got my baby brother that I need to take care of. And at that time, Makosine had already started going to school, so I had to make sure that financially I am okay, so that I can be able to cater for him, because I am financial mother to him and my grandmother is physical mother. So that's how we share the responsibilities between us, since he doesn't have anyone. Oh, I didn't mention it. His mom passed away, so he's my half brother. His mom passed away November, day before my wedding, so on the 9th of November his mom passed away, and my dad was still around. That was before he went back to prison again, but basically me and my grandmother have been mothering him ever since he was 3 months old. So yeah, that's why I stopped doing makeup. Life had to continue. Life had to continue, guys, and that meant I had to make the most hardest decision and the most toughest one that I didn't want to make. That was to leave my business, go and look for a job, so that I can have a stable income to be able to care for my family, to care for myself and my needs, and to also help my husband at home. So that's why I stopped doing makeup on a full-time basis. How did you meet hubby? We met at a Kingdom Hall. So my best friend at that time, Umatabo, we used to visit each other. On Fridays we would have sleepovers, so would go sleep over Gibo, and then when we go to the meetings, obviously Bongani is there because they were in the same congregation, and that's how I met the love of my life. He saw this cutest doula and he just fell in love. One day I'll share the story, guys, with you when I do a story time. What I am on the community tab now. This one is saying, as for me, I love everything about you, your humbleness, fashion sense, how you love to spoil yourself, and also manage to still include your husband. For now, I don't have any questions. Thank you so much. My favorite makeup artist ever. Aww. The girl that transformed my face on my wedding day. Oh, that day was so beautiful. You were so beautiful, honey. I thought you were a full-time makeup artist. Do you have a 9 to 5, and what do you do, babes? I stopped being a makeup artist on a full-time basis, sadly. I miss it very, very much, guys. It's a topic that makes me sad, because makeup artistry is who I am. It's how I express myself and my feelings. It's how I heal myself. When I do someone's face, I get a sense of fulfillment, and as if I've accomplished something for myself. So not being able to do that on a full-time basis does sometimes dampen my mood, but life is that we've got goals, and goals need to be achieved, and sometimes you just have to pivot, take another direction. Just don't forget where you are headed. Remember the goal, and whatever you do to make sure that you get to that goal is okay. Get to the goal, that's all that matters. So I did explain earlier, I'm in the banking sector. I am a portfolio analyst. I am in the banking sector. I am a portfolio analyst in the risk management space. Yeah. Yeah, no, English will have you. Yo, I didn't even make myself water or something to drink. What made you decide to do content and what's your favorite part about it? This is a nice one. So, content I have always done. I have always been a social media girl. I started right at the beginning with Mixit, Mix33, all those things. I had them. Social media and creating content and taking pictures of myself and of things has always been me. So, it's just something that I loved doing. And in terms of starting YouTube, I started YouTube because I wanted to, let me put it like this. So the last few years I lost myself in my self-confidence, and I started boxing myself in and appreciated being a loner and being alone. So that made me not speak more. It made me more quiet, more reserved. And I saw that naturally I'm a social person. Naturally I'm a bubbly person. That is who I am, the real me. But because life threw me in and out, I started to, be Nokuzola, more on the humble and quiet side, as compared to the bubbly personality that I had before. So I created YouTube so that I can teach myself again how to articulate myself, how to speak better, how to be a confident person that speaks confidently, because sometimes I'd find myself losing my speech, losing some of words that I want to say. I'm doing it even now. I do it a lot, if you can notice. That's not me naturally. I'm naturally a well-spoken person, a person who speaks fluently, but over the last few years it's been gone. So I was like to myself, I think speaking to myself, speaking with the camera will help me to be able to learn to articulate, to speak again, because the more you do of something, the more you get better at it. The less you do of something, the more it slips out of your mind and it goes away. So that's one of the reasons why I created a YouTube channel, just to learn how to be confident, to talk again face to face with people. That's the most important reason. And another thing was that I really just love social media and anything that has to do with it, and I figured I do have something to share. I may not be living the best life, the most amazing life. I may not be traveling as often as I would love to, but I do have something that I can share that can teach the next person, or that can be valuable to the next person. And my favorite part about creating content, especially on Instagram, I love Instagram very much. I feel like that's where I get to be artistic. That's where I get to place things according to color, according to how they look. So the best part is that I'm just, able to continue being an artistic person that I am, because naturally I'm a creative. That's where I lean towards. That's what I love. It's who I am. So that's my favorite part about it, that it gives me some sense of happiness. I become happy when I see my Instagram feed, matching and corresponding. Next question. Do you find it easy to make friends? And what friendship advice would you give away? Well, I used to find it easy to make friends in my days of being bubbly, but over the years I've sort of deteriorated in that space, and it is something that I need to work on. But do I find it easy to make friends? Yes, I do. I really don't have a problem. I'm not that type of person ozothi, hey, I'm abantu, hey, isekele wathi. I'm not the kind of person, because abantu yabadinga, and it's lovely to have sisterhood. It's lovely to have, people to laugh with, It's nice. I find it easy to make friends. And what friendship advice would you give? Now I've been the worst friend these past few months, years. Honestly, I haven't been the best friend, but all I can say is stay true to yourself. Don't allow friends to deter you from the person that you are. Don't allow friends to bully you. Don't allow friends to make you do the things that they want to do. You know, be your own person, have your own voice. And if you are in a friendship where you cannot speak about your feelings because you're scared that the next person is not going to feel okay, then you are in the wrong space. You do not belong there. Get out, because it's going to consume you. And all I can say is, in friendship, just always be authentic, be nice, be kind, think about the next person, and if you did something wrong, always say sorry. Yeah, I think that's all I can say. I haven't really been good in terms of friendships, but I think I do know how to be a good friend. I think I just need that extra little push in my head, you know, to just say, leave all the other things, forget about life's problems, and just enjoy. How did you get into the makeup industry and how did you learn? So while I was working at Casimira Trading, 2014, I worked the whole year. 2015 came in September. I was like, nope, I am done. I do not want this. I want to do the makeup that I love. So I've always loved beauty. From primary school, I used to do my friends' makeup. In high school, I used to do their eyebrows. So makeup has just always been my thing. I started wearing makeup at the age of 8. My aunt would come and I would ask her to please borrow me her makeup kit, and I would paint myself blue and everything, and eyeliner, and you know, those were the days. So I got into the makeup industry in 2015 when I decided to stop working on a full-time basis. I stopped. I went to Masiho Konobi. At that time, she had a school. It was a school. She had a school. Oh, she had a school. It was called Chic Beauty, and she was giving makeup lessons for beginners, and she was giving the certificates after you are done with the course. So I would travel from Davidson to Reimsig every weekend to go and attend makeup class with Masiho, and then from there I started DMing like big makeup artists on Instagram. I DM'd Mustevi, I DM'd Clara, you know, asking for mentorship, asking to help, and the person who responded to me was Clara Banks. Shout out to you, baby. Thank you so much for opening doors for me and being my way in. Without you, but Clara was the very first person to open her door for me. I worked with her for the longest time until one day somebody who follows me, and like a makeup artist who follows me on Instagram, Lungile, they were doing, I think it was The Voice Nigeria. They were doing The Voice Nigeria and they needed extra makeup artists. So I got a call. It was a Sunday. I was from the meetings, and they were saying, are you available? We need somebody to come and work. Sasani Studios, makeup, The Voice Nigeria. I was like, me? The Voice production? Yes, I'm going. Quickly went home. I was going to the store at that time. Quickly ran home. I didn't even change. I went in my black skirt and black top that I was wearing, and I went to Sasani Studios, and from there on, doors just opened. I worked with Merlene. Shout out to you, Merlene. Thank you so much for giving me all the jobs that you did in my time of makeup artistry. I also would have been nothing without you and without your help. So that's how I started. Basically DM'd people, somebody responded, and the rest was history. And I can say I perfected, because the question at the end is saying, how did I learn? I'll say I taught myself, but I perfected my craft by working with other makeup artists, watching what they do and learning from them. So I was very fortunate enough to work with Kitty, with a makeup artist, Precious Baba, Clara. So you can imagine BK, you can imagine the type of people that I worked with. It was people who have been good, you know, in their craft, who have been doing well for themselves. So ngafunda kubo basically, and they helped me perfect my skill and my craft, because I would work with them and copy what they do. So we have reached the end of this vlog. I just wanted to come here and close it off by saying thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Your support really means so much to me because it helps me, you know, go a step forward towards reaching my content creation goals. Anyways, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. It's at Mrs. Casey. I'm also on TikTok as Nokuzolakhesi, and I will see you on the next vlog. Bye.